But anyway, this brother now joined the staff as a hip-hop correspondent. And his first article, I know he doesn't want me to talk about how amazing it was, but the entire staff, Lewis is back there agreeing right now, the entire staff praised his very first article for the magazine. It was a review of a concert, and it was amazing. So if you're sitting there like, wow, it pulled you in. It made you mad that you weren't there. So I'm very happy that he's a part of us, and he does his thing behind the mic as well. So everybody please show love and lots of positive energy to Slangston Hughes. Give it up, y'all.
Like really, let's do this one poem. I realized that I ripped it to pieces. Scatter my thoughts over pages like shattered promises throughout the ages. Speak with a tongue so broken that they call these poems tasteless. Continually caught in the mix of so much bullshit that from a cultural perspective, my roots are nearly traceless. Snap off at the stem. The lack of nourishment stems from crack bells and shots of gin. While shots fire and the murder rate rises again. You can't erase this, I wrote it from within. Bullets pierce my skin, leaving jewel shards scattered across pages of bloody paper. So now I'm desperately speaking to pieces attached to my being. Slangston Hughes crack open a wound and see how I spill this ill street speech until it fills the room. Let the real sneak through cracks in the concrete where crack addicts sleep. I wish my words could make motionless men move. And prove that these fraudulent fallacies are not true. They simply assume it's doom, due to the fact that the ghetto is where we grew, on blocks where brothers feud, sipping life's liquors from pictures of sadness and eating generic fruit loops with blackened spoons. We receive 4th and 5th best from food banks and welfare checks. It's like sharecropping for the new century. Mention me seeking on this, we seek our diligent spiritual cemeteries, brave homes like obituaries. We write pieces. Somebody pick them up. We recite pieces. Does anybody ever pick them up? You know what? Enough with these pieces. Forget developing from exposed positives and negatives. Take pieces and put pictures of the truth together. So if consciousness is what you really claim to be peddling, let's settle it. Stop talking and do something. Move something. Let's collectively prove something. Poets claim to spit flames in the name of respect, clutching the empty decks, bluffing. Fake revolutionaries fronting. So-called televised guilt scattered on remakes lack the substance of the original. Biting criminals. Word to native son, I'm gonna take my tongue out and give it a profile on MySpace. Just so I can say I spit delicate digitals to an audience of hypocrite individuals. It's really simple though. Listen, yo, my diction's broke, like I chewed up alphabet cereal and tried to spit a poem. All the words won't fit in my mouth. You see, I care more like Jessica. Listen, black, I'm pressing you. Got the hands of the Lord on me like, son, don't you feel it? I'm testing you, because if you don't do for you and yours, then nobody else will. This is not poetry. This shit is for real. And when it comes to this language, I break like Ken Swift on cardboard. Mr. Glass. Politicians' promises and treaties with Native Americans. My language is broken like black communities in the hearts of mourning mothers. Shattered. And the city be like towers of Babel, a whole lot of people talking, but we obviously fail to understand one another. So in the words of Pete Rock, listen, just listen, except I'm not reminiscing. My dialect is broken like the Bible, way too many missing scriptures, broken like a smoker's lung after too many years of use and vocal abuse. Slangston Hughes is not a myth, my notebook is the proof. So when it comes to English that's broken and shattered in the form of slanguage, I break it down like syntax invaded, broken, and I think maybe I'll just snatch off both my ears with a Van Gogh type of focus so that I'll actually be considered a deaf poet. But then again, I'll probably get censored like Baraka did and HBO won't even show it. And if I was to ad-lib, I'd say the last poets actually probably were the last poets. Because nearly 50 years since they premiered, the same sentiments are still continuously spoken. So as poets, our language remains broken, because we just speak in pieces. Write and recite bits and pieces. Never fully peeping the entire picture, we just keep spitting out pieces. Now can somebody, anybody, please help me put all this shit